It's going to go fast and furious here. This is Roberto Castillo in black and purple. Coming out freestyle Jackson Northwest 08 Open here in the quarterfinals against a guy from Jackson, Lumen Christie. Comes with an overhook as the guy comes underhook, and we're going to hand fight down there below. Keeping his setup pretty well. Guy tries to almost hip throw basic motion and a step, and Roberto counters. Comes in on a Russian, grabs that underhook, grabs a double underhook, circles off. He actually had a double overhook as the guy brought in both on an underhook. That's right where we want to throw. Mono circled off that time. I don't know if he's going to play with it next time. A lot of hand fights going on there, maybe drags, whatever else. Bounces him out of bounds. Perfect sumo positioning and thought as we work the perimeter of the mat. Guy jumps right back in, though. Watch this as we come back down to the mat. No points yet. And fights. Brings him all the way through. Here comes the freestyle trap. It's going to set him right here in the Venus fly trap to our crotch roll, not our crotch throw. Guy tried to grab a Canadian almost on the way through, but Roberto rolls him again for the second time. Already had his sumo point going out. He should be ahead 5-0 now. Guy's debating the call, but he's a folk styler, so of course he's going to debate the call because he doesn't understand once you get down there, once you get rolled, it's not about hanging onto the legs. It's about initiation. And Roberto was initiating that move, not the other guy. Plus, you get in a typical move like that for what I call a crotch roll and not a crotch throw, and it's advantage to the guy hitting it and the guy doing that move. Inside trip for Roberto, throws it, breaks him all the way down to what looked like a front headlock, and the guy was able to get back up. Took a sumo. You can't really tell, unfortunately, because I'm probably trying to do camera at the same time as coach, but he took a sumo point going out of bounds. So apparently it's like 5-0 or 6-1, something like that. Watch this. Goes for an arm throw. Slips it. Back in the day, it would have been a legitimate slip. Guy gets the back points here. And rolls through. Can't even believe he rolled through. Usually gets on his back, he forgets about. Watch this perfect position here. Watch how he brought that knee in there to start running that line. Running that angle. Right along the diagonal as he brought that knee in there for his gut. He's coming down now to the legs for the leg lace, our patent series. Comes back up. He was on his back, fought right out. That's one of the first times I've seen him where he fought off his back so strong that he came all the way through and on top. So that was awesome. He took 1 point for coming all the way around. And here we go again. Again, this is a freestyle match. So keep in mind, these are two 12-pounders here going at it. A legitimate freestyler Greco wrestler with Roberto. Gets caught. The guy did great. Guy realized what he was doing that time for sumo. Pushed him all the way out of bounds. I have to give it to him. The guy's a folk style wrestler. I think it's Jerome, if I'm not mistaken. We've made contact with them. Comes in on an underhook. Roberto's going to stick right with his overhooks. Let's see what happens here. I'm over here coaching now, so I'm giving the camera to someone else. Try to get Mono some air. That's his nickname, is Mono. At least what we call him. Going to get him some water and some air. And this is a Masters match, so you're going to see a little different dynamics going on with Masters usually when they're out there wrestling. It's not an open match. It's not a cadet or junior match. If they go 3 rounds or 3 periods, they're typically overly exhausted. So Mono's in pretty good shape, but you can tell that even he's being tested by this match. This guy is really, really tough. The other guy is a folk styler, you can tell in everything he does, but he's a really, really good folk styler. Mono has come over to the freestyle over the years and totally wrestles now a freestyle match, which is a godsend. And you see me over here trying to get him fanned off, trying to get him some air again. It's a Masters match, so the longer it goes, the more at risk we are of conditioning. So we're going to see what happens here as we go back into, I believe it's going to be second period. I have no assurance there. Mono displaying the typical CCWC official singlet there from how we started. Still brandishing that, which is great to see. And going out there, kind of keeping our flag going. And watch this. Brings him into the Venus flytrap, and here we go. All the way over top. Took us 2, which was perfect. Set the freestyle trap as the guy was coming in, and boom. Caught him right there, just like he needed to, right in the bread box. Guy goes for a crotch throw, and which I didn't expect, and steps through on it because he picked the knee. Now, he can do a reverse cradle right here, or he can just sit right there and just do his tilt. This is typical folk style. It's exactly what I would do if I was folk styling, or if I was caught in that position and picked that near knee to step through, which is what he did. And now he has Mono on his back. And he's in good position even to stick right here, the other guy on top. He's really in a great pin combo positioning. We're going to see what he does. He's holding those legs, holding those arms. Mono slipped it, but I don't think we're done yet down here. Catches that arm, rotates it behind, and we're flush on his back. It was that quick, and it's going to be even quicker if it's a fall in freestyle, and there it is, because once you get down there, they're quick pins. It's not a folk style pin where you're counting 1001, then looking, and then calling a fall. So great match, though, for Roberto Castillo. Great match. Holding the flag and keeping us proud. One of our heroes out there in the match is out there on the mat is a 212-pounder, and just a great wrestler, now freestyler. Just had to give him some props and show him some love there.